Welcome to Alaya, place to connect. Rikshan Twer, Kodjarich Navyun, Ishnat Disho, Dimna, Devireo Tokia Sachi, Vandham Nosaria, Vinjo de Vishna, Kamlet Nosaji Dom, Kashai Devonio, Karave Krachora, Vishna Kushoden Daki, Vendom and Getuna dear so un Kashite Venokla, Vinsha Tekana, Sholik Vishnova, Ila Koshali Vishna, Kiano Ham Kratnosi Chaptoki, Vishnukren Saja Naka. If you are open, life teaches you everything you need to know. Also, life creates your awareness of what you are, and that is the consciousness. So each experience is like a step, and when you willingly take these steps, you are transforming constantly. You're gaining a deeper awareness of your very core. Often one spends a lot of time trying to be something, and it takes no time to allow yourself to be it. So, life on one hand is very simple, and on the other hand, it can be very difficult because it is the human nature to resist change, to resist any kind of different way of being, because the intellect says, well, how can that be? When you realize, you wake up that you are controlled by the past, by your experiences, by the things you resisted, the things you wanted, the things you were afraid of. These things are simply steps. And when you can accept them openly, you find yourself accelerating, for that is the path of transformation. Often one asks, well, how can I become that? The only answer can be you're already that. You just have to realize it. Well, how can I realize it? Well, what is your experiences showing you? Can you embrace the experiences that are going on? That doesn't include just the personal things, but the world things. We recognize that right now there's a lot of chaos, division and separation, and fear. And the human nature is to retaliate, but the consciousness nature is to accept, to see how it is forming a possibility within the very space of life itself. So, to accept what is, to accept the experiences that are taking place, and to allow yourself to become more. When you stop looking at yourself as limited or unworthy or less than, you don't get anywhere. With that, you stop doing that. You stop looking at that and just remind yourself that if you are alive, you are worthy. You see? If you are alive, you are worthy. And so, with that worthiness, if you accept yourself as you are, there's no need to change things. Just allow things, embrace things. Because everything that is taking place in your life is part of the teaching of the consciousness. It's part of the unfolding process that you're going through. Can you embrace it? Can you invite it? Can you bring yourself around to loving it? A lot of times we say, I don't want that. I don't like that. Why did that happen? Life is happening as an experience of transcendence. When you can see that these experiences are just steps, and when you willingly take these steps, you are transforming, you are transcending the things around you. Because I realize that the world around us is chaotic, divided, angry, upset, frustrated, all those human things. That's the world. And the world is what it is because of beliefs and conditioning. And beliefs and conditioning has a long history. It comes from far past. And we, as one in this consciousness, are present. And the past has no authority over you when you realize who you are. To be the consciousness, you transcend the beliefs, the conditioning of the past. You recognize them, but you realize they don't have anything really to do with you unless you make them. You see, most of the experiences in our life are fabricated because of our beliefs, because of the conditioning. And you say, this experience took place because I'm a bad person, or I'm not smart enough, I'm not conscious enough. Life is teaching you about consciousness. When you realize that consciousness is the foundation of all of existence, it can't be missed. It's always there from the very beginning. You know that saying, in the beginning, somebody created. Well, the consciousness created all things moment by moment for eternal processes. There's no end to that. And when you can recognize that, you are a part of a great unfolding, a great movement in consciousness that is waking up. And we hope, moment by moment, we can awaken others just by being. Because you can't make people wake up. You can't make them believe. You can only set the example. You let yourself shine like a beacon of consciousness that people recognize. Because everyone in all of existence and all creation is a part of the consciousness. There is no separation. There is no other. The belief in the other is a fabrication from fear, from doubt, from self non-acceptance. If one does not accept their self, they have to create some reason, some possibility, some cause. When you realize there is no cause, it just is. It keeps running the story over and over and over. This belief in the other. To wake up and realize there is no other, there is only consciousness, and that is you. That is all of creation. Nothing separate from that. But it sure acts like it. Because of fear, because of beliefs, because of separation, all of those things contribute to separation and contribute to the downfall of humanity. So, as consciousness, we are waking by maybe one by one into consciousness for others. So we see we are on purpose, and every experience is just a step into illumination, into greater awareness and transcendence. You transcend the past by letting go. You don't hate it, you don't be disappointed about it. It just was. That's what was. And there's no mistake, there's only experiences. So if you can accept the experiences of life moment by moment, you are fast on course to be in consciousness itself. I know. It's impossible to give you something that you already have. That's like giving you a gift and you already have a shelf full of them. Is that a gift? Giving you what I am as consciousness is simply the example, the energy of a possibility. And that is to allow you to awaken to your true self. I can't awaken you. I can disturb you. I can excite you. I can make you look. But I can't awaken you to your true self. Your true self must awaken in its moment, in its realization as the consciousness. And you say, oh, that's what he was talking about. Well, I already had that. Of course, you've got it. I can't give it to you. You already got it. But simply, I can help you to realize that you've got it. I can spur you into the moment of godness of yourself. Yes, I am that. I am that. And when you can say that wholeheartedly, without separation, without fear, without doubt, you are that. And that is consciousness. Consciousness is a word that I've chosen to use in the place of all other words that have limitations, that are full of beliefs. So consciousness, people say, well, what is that? Conscious? Well, conscious, that's being awake. But consciousness? What is consciousness? Consciousness is it. That's it. Consciousness is it. It takes over all the other words that were in its place. You could say God, Buddha, Krishna, whatever. Those are just words of the consciousness. And when we see that, there is no separation. There's no other. And so live in thisness, no otherness. And then you realize that each step, each experience, each problem, each anger, everything is not an accident, but is on purpose of awakening. If you use everything to awaken yourself, moment by moment, you realize that you are the consciousness. And when you realize you are the consciousness, you are assisting humanity. You are showing a light that is shining in the darkness. The light can't make you see, it just allows the light. And others may choose to see the light or turn from it. Whatever they do, they've seen the light. There's not much you can do about that. You can't forget it. It keeps wiggling at you, saying, wait, what about me? What was that? And that's what we hope to be able to do, is to trigger people into awakening to their true self. We can't give them that, but we can help them to see that. So we are way showers in consciousness, showing the way moment by moment through direct experience in this awakening. You are that.
Johanna says, thank you, Ishvara. That's it.
Thank you.
Much love and Merry Christmas from the two of us here.
Thank you.
And Todd says, wonderful as always. Thank you, Ishvara. Happy solstice.
You're welcome.
Anna and Slava say, thank you, Ishvara. Wondrous.
Thank you.
Shantara says, lots of amazing stuff here. Thank you. Love, Shantara.
Thank you for being with us today. And thank you for your love and support and your healing thoughts for the faceplant. Just more awareness. That's what it is. Just more awareness. So thank you for your love and support.